Meghan Markle here.
So now I'm studying part 2, okay, of that recording. Oh, did I put it twice? I didn't copy it properly. Alright, so I think I got it better now. Okay, so this is about politics in the US, okay? Cubans voted for Trump thinking the deportations didn't apply to them. Alright, so there's that. Why Trump's policies are alienating Cuban voter. Was it Misha Hussein show? Alright, so let's listen to this.
A lot of Cubans in Miami and South Florida voted for Trump, understanding that his intention was to deport people. They never thought those deportations would apply to Cubans. They thought it would apply to other people because Cubans have always had an advantage in the U.S.
That's right.
There's something, passed by under Lyndon Johnson's administration, the Cuban Adjustment Act, which basically gave Cubans a welcome no other immigrants had. It gave them a fast track to residency and then to citizenship.
That's right.
That is still the law of the land. So Cubans assumed that whatever happened generally with deportation would not apply to them because of the Cuban Adjustment Act. But in practice, the Cuban Adjustment Act is not being observed. So Cubans are being detained. They show up for regular immigration check-ins and they're being detained. They show up for asylum hearings and judges dismiss their cases, which means that they're eligible for deportation. I think it will change. It may change Cuban American attitudes towards Trump. It made him definitely less popular. People I talk to in Miami see it. You hear it. I know it from relatives who are Republicans who voted for him, who are very unhappy with the immigration policies. So I do think it has a potential to make a real impact in voting practices. The question is what will happen in Cuba.
Then Trump claimed something regarding Fidel Castro, Raul Castro to be arrested for something. I don't know what's going on. It's just ridiculous. I don't know who gave him that power to do some of the things that he's doing. Okay, he's just cleaning up for those rich and powerful to go and take land. That's all that's the only way I could put it. But the last election, what really messed the country up are immigrants, people who, and some whites, not that I agree with it, okay? I'm gonna give the white men a pass on this because they voted for Trump because they will benefit from it, okay? So I'm not gonna be upset at them. I'm upset this is their stance, but if this is what they want, they voted for it. But those immigrants who were running from their homeland for whatever reason they were running to come to the United States for a better life, and then they have the opportunity to vote, and this is who they vote for, this is where I'm upset about. Okay? African American fought for the right for these people to have, but they came in, the red carpet was laid out for them. They walk on it. As they're walking, they're rolling it, don't let other people come in. So whatever Trump is doing right now, get them out of here. They deserve it because they didn't appreciate what they were having. I mean, literally, Trump went to Madison Square Garden, disrespect them all, everywhere. I don't know. That last election was the clearest of the clear of who to vote for. But majority of them, Hispanics, it's not all Hispanic. There were good Hispanic who voted the right way, but the majority of them help put Trump in power again. But one thing we could say for sure, we're not gonna see Trump again because this is his last time. But the thing is that he's running through the law, whatever he's dismantling, for the next one to just don't do as much. He's already taking the blame for it. For whatever destruction he's doing right now with the Constitution and the country. What is this about? Let's listen to this. 38 seconds.
Florida will be the downfall of Latinos and Hispanics every time. Florida is what I will vote for Donald Trump. Florida is the home of I will vote for Donald Trump. That's where they live. Vote where I was high for Donald Trump. The Florida Hispanics had a hit with that one. Y'all trash. Y'all trash. Trump trash. His wig is trash. All y'all are garbage. Okay? Y'all gonna be the downfall of the Latinos every motherfucking time. Florida Latinos, Hispanics from Florida. You cannot tell them that they are not Caucasian. Like it's really just ridiculous. Florida will be the down.
Texas too, because a lot of Hispanics in Texas be voting against their best interests. Alright, so let's move on. Let's go to the next tweet. Next topic. Oh yeah. Okay, so this which video did I put it? That maybe on my community board, Albania. There's some stuff that's going in Albania, and the people are rising up against the government because it seems like the government in Albania sold land to the Trump people in what's that country? Israel. Holy crap. Albania anti-corruption prosecutors just froze Kushner's dirty assets and the $4 billion resort fraud probe. The Jewish-linked land grab on the Albanian coast is collapsing under fraud investigation and furious public protests. In one video that I showed you, is it the prime minister or whatever, someone in position of power in Albania, the people burned his house down. Okay, I did share it in one of my videos. Alright, this is the source here. Albania freezes assets and Kushner resort probe. We shall see, because these people, they know how to go circumnavigate to get what they want. Look at the protests. This is what I'm saying. Many of, in video 1, part 1, that many other countries used to look up to America for democracy, the things like that. But right now, the U.S. is not showing that at all. Okay, Epstein's new island and the Mediterranean. More than 100,000 protesters rally against Ivanka and Jared, was it Suzanne Island project in Albania. And they've done that, what's that country? Nacho's country? Oh my God, I keep on, Argentina. There's an area. I spoke about it on an old video, but whatever the law said in Argentina regarding land, what some Israeli Jews did, they went and burned that area to be able to buy it. And they close off that area, they buy it, and then they're keeping off people, the Argentinian. So people better pay attention. And I could see this is the same thing that's happening in Haiti too. I don't want to go and read all of this. Look at this. That's in Albania. Look at this. Same thing. They buy the land and then they close it off. Let's see what she has to say here. I'm sharing these videos. Those random people are talking. I don't know how accurate some of the information is. Okay? I'm learning as I'm sharing with you. So let's see here. 1 minute and 52 seconds.
Albania is being sold off to Israel by the Prime Minister of Albania himself, Edi Rama. This is the land of the people. This is where the locals have been living for generations. And now, more specifically, the beaches in Vlora city have a fence around them and people cannot enter them. You cannot sell a beach. The beaches are natural resources and it doesn't belong to anyone besides the people that live there.
Okay, that information alone, this is something Haitians should learn. if I'm not mistaken, the reason I'm bringing Haiti here, because there's stuff that's happening in Haiti. And it seems like, there's a part in Haiti that they literally close off only cruise. People from the cruise ship could go. And then they close it off from the rest of the country. That's one of the reasons I'm bringing Haiti in, is because the same thing can be done over there, because Haiti does not have the same firepower to fight back. If they could do what they did to Palestine, easily they could do that to Haiti. Okay? So something I just mentioned about a part of Haiti that is closed off to cruise ship. Let me see if what I'm saying is true. Okay, so this is what I type on Google. Is part of Haiti is closed off to cruise ships? The answer is yes. All cruise ship visits to Haiti are currently paused. Major cruise lines, most notably Royal Caribbean and Celebrity Cruises, have suspended staff to their private resort. Okay, there it is there. Private resort destination of Labadee, due to escalating civil unrest and gang violence across the country. There's some videos that I'm seeing across the country. I don't think it's fully true, but this is my main thing here. They're closing it off, making it private for these people from rich and powerful to come in and enjoy. Meanwhile, the people of Haiti cannot enjoy it. All right? So this is the thing here. This is why I keep on bringing certain things that I see happening in other countries and say they could easily do that to Haiti. All right? So let's finish listening to this. Okay? This is example. Just come and grab the person. Okay? They just come. Look at this.
On the country of Albania, massive protest. I don't know if you saw that.
Okay? There's a music. Everywhere they go is just barbaric behavior. Just grab the person. Hey, like I've said in Palestine. Okay, so there's the music. Like I've said, the Palestinians sacrifice themselves for us to see. They already start their thing. Oh my goodness. This is AI. Alright, let me go to the next thing that I have for you guys. There's a video I shared with you where Ivanka was talking about certain places that they're gonna build their resort and stuff like that. Alright, there's another one here with the protests. Israel go away. Our land in Albania is not for sale. Mass protests evolved in Albania after part of Albanian territory was sold to USA and Israel. I don't know. I'm telling you, that election that's coming up is very important, because this current administration is not making the United States look good. Huh. All right, 14 seconds. As I was watching this, the thing that came to mind, one of the thumbnails that I have, where I have a gray sky and the circle, a little light blue with the sun shining slightly. Yeah, they're trying to put darkness across the world. Next tweet. There's so much that's going on. I just don't have time to share all of them with you. Let me pause this. All right, so this happened in Canada. South African Canadian author Kagiso Lesego Molope, sorry if I pronounce it wrong, there's the name here, was heckled and ejected from a Writer Trust of Canada, politics, and the Penn Gala pact with Canada's most powerful elites after highlighting that 31% of children under 2 in Gaza suffer acute malnutrition. Her powerful response, quote, "I don't want to break bread with people who are happy to know that children are dying." All right, let's listen to that. It's a minute. There was something that I was thinking as I was reading it. What was it? All right, let's listen. If I remember, I'll share it with you.
A South African-Canadian author was booed, heckled, and ultimately kicked out of a luxurious event full of the most powerful people in Canada last night.
31% of children under the age of 2 were suffering from acute malnutrition in northern Gaza.
What did you make of the reception of your statement in that?
I think it's appalling that people are not opposed to children dying, but they're opposed to me speaking. I think it's appalling, and I'm not proud to be around those people. If they don't want to be around me, then that's fine. I want to break bread with people who believe that children should not be dying of malnutrition. That's who I want to break bread with. I don't want to break bread with people who are happy to know that 31% of children under 2 are dying of malnutrition.
I agree with her. Oh my God, my God, my God, my God. The darkness that is going on globally, it's unbelievable. Just put yourself in those kids' shoes. They do not have the voice, but there's some people who are risking it all for others. Unbelievable. America, there's so much to do. So much to do. All right, so there's more. Look at them. Look at this video. Okay, for context. A minute and 45 seconds.
The Israeli army tear gassed Palestinian children again. It began when the settlers set up razor wire to block the path to school, and when the children tried to cross anyway, the Israeli army tear gassed the children. So today the children have gathered to protest and to demand that the way to their school is open and to demand safety in their life.
Oh my God. They're showing their power, their strength against children, but they can't face the Iranians. Oh God, my God.
He is Nivo, who works the security of the Carmael. He responsible for everything happening here in Kharbat al-Malkhair. He closed the road in the night without any reason.
God.
And all the time make a big problem for all the people here, for all the community.
And he's with the army?
Yes, now.
Education is a right for everyone, including the children of Al-Khair. It's not right to block their road. It's settlers who did that illegally at night. The Israeli authorities are really complicit with what's happening here. This fence here, this blockade, also in a private land, and yet they are not doing anything.
Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Those things those kids face, who knows if their parents are still alive, the things that they've seen and experienced, it's unbelievable. Alright, so this is another thing here. CBS legend speaks out after firing Scott Pelley is going to spill all of the tea and speak all of the truth now. Alright, 2 minutes and 24 seconds. I didn't listen to it yet.
But in this moment, this morning, our sacred rule of law is under attack.
That's right.
Journalism is under attack. Universities are under attack. Freedom of speech is under attack. And insidious fear is reaching through our schools, our businesses, our homes, and into our private thoughts. The fear to speak in America. Power can rewrite history with grotesque, false narratives. They can make criminals heroes and heroes criminals. Power can change the definition of the words we use to describe reality. Diversity is now described as illegal. Equity is to be shunned. Inclusion is a dirty word. This is an old playbook, my friends.
They just fired him. Scott Pelley, one of the best journalists of his time, a staple of Sunday night on 60 Minutes, fired by Barry Weiss. Why? Because he had the courage to be a journalist, to call for accountability with the President of the United States, to call out his own network, a network that doesn't exist anymore. 60 Minutes is no longer because of Barry Weiss. CBS is no longer because of Barry Weiss, and of course Larry Ellison and Donald Trump. This has been the takeover of one of the gems of journalism, and Scott Pelley just had to pay for it because he had the courage to speak out. But it all began last year when Scott Pelley had the courage to call for the continuation of journalism and call out the President of the United States. This is where I want to start before we get to the firing news. This is a sad night for journalism.
There it is. That's been the source, the foundation of things I've been talking about. The moment that I saw it, I share my thought with you. Go back to some of my old videos. It's unbelievable.
But in this moment,
all right, let's go to the next tweet. All right, so this is an ad that is being played out in New York. I might have to put different music on it. I was sneezing due to copyright, and then there will be a screenshot in between, but I want to share it with you. All right, let me pause this. All right, this is not a normal campaign ad. Brad Lander, Claire Valdez, and other progressive candidates are running as a team and asking New Yorkers to vote for the entire slate. Their message is simple: elect all of us and we'll take a billionaire, landlords, and corporate power together. There's a fire here. That's what makes this ad interesting. They're not selling individual candidates. They're selling a governing coalition. Now, New York voters get to decide whether they want a team or a check on one. It's only 30 seconds, screenshot in between, and different music.
New York, we know anything's possible with a great team.
I'm Brad Lander, and I'll block billionaires from buying our elections.
I'm Maria Elisa Avila Chevalier, and I'll defend New York by abolishing ICE.
I'm Claire Valdez, and I'll stand up against bad landlords and greedy corporations.
Get out and vote. This is the team. This is our year.
I'm Brad Lander.
I'm Claire Valdez.
I'm Maria Elisa Avila Chevalier, and we approve of this message.
And you know what I like about it? The diverse of them. All right, both the two women, Hispanic, I don't know, based on their name, okay? And the other guy, I believe he's a Jew, right? But still, I have said in past videos, there are Jewish Americans in New York, Jewish New Yorkers who are speaking against what Israel is doing. So not all of them are the same. You know, it's a very slippery slope kind of thing we're dealing with, because you don't know who's really truly for freedom and things like that. You have to use your judgment, but we have to use our judgment. All right, this is my last one. This one is kind of funny. All right, I didn't go in the comment. Next tweet. That's my last one, and then we'll do a prayer. Ireland didn't qualify for the World Cup, but you know who did? The Ivory Coast. This Irish pub flipped its flag to support Ivory Coast at the World Cup. I thought that was kind of funny. I had to go look to see the flag of Ivory Coast. And I think Ivory Coast is a country in, is it West Africa or something like that? I didn't know the flag. So I had to look it up and see how close of a match it is to Ireland. It was pretty much same colors but different arrangement. Let's look it up. Ivory Coast. There it is. It's almost the same. Okay, almost the same. Let's see. Ireland. Oh, flag. There it is. Almost the same. Ivory flag versus slightly. Oh, okay. Let's go to image. I don't want to spend too much time. Let's just see. Almost the same. It's just different arrangement. What comes first in terms of the green? Oh my goodness. I had to look it up because I didn't know. All right, so let's listen to this. It's 49 seconds. I think there's a music.
Ireland didn't qualify for the World Cup, but you know who did? The Ivory Coast.
I can't hear that. You could pause and wait. Oh my goodness. Oh, are we listening?
The World Cup, we're turning Biddy Mulligan's into the first Ivory Coast pub in Edinburgh. People were upset we weren't actually getting food from the Ivory Coast then, so we partnered with a brand who are going to send us some food straight from the source. We won't actually have French commentary on, but we will have Ivory Coast music on before and after the game. This one's a personal favourite of mine. Ireland didn't qualify for the World Cup, but you know who
it's
did.
playing over. I thought that was nice. To put a smile in people's face, especially what's going on around the world, where these people are trying to divide us. Okay, so that is that. Let's do a prayer. Prayer. I don't know. Humanity, society. Let's say togetherness. Okay, there it is. Let's speak a prayer here. Okay, a prayer for family unity. Lord, bond our family together in unity and oneness. Bring healing and restoration to broken relationship through your power and strength. Teach us to love our family members with your grace and unconditional love. Amen. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. I'm going to do another video. That video is going to be for PYTE. We're going to focus on different topics, but I think I have several tweets regarding Lily. Okay? The first tweet will be about this. Alright? So that is it. Thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
love.
You are all in this together. And if I may speak personally, we are all in this together. Because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.